Hubert Senters here, filling in for Mindy while she's working on her book. Let's take a look at gold futures. If you've never traded gold futures, they are one heck of a contract. If you're on the right side of it, it's amazing. If you're on the wrong side of it, it's a disaster. So gold today went up $75, almost $76. I'm going to put that into perspective for you. For every 1 point this thing moves, that's $100. So today, if you'd have nailed it correctly from the beginning of the day, you could have made $7,500 on one contract. All right. So you need to know which way it's going, how far it's going on average, and then how to enter it without getting your face ripped off. All right. So first, it's in a daily uptrend. The ATR is 34. So the average points in a day it goes is 34. It had a 2x past that. Right. I'm going to give you a target. We're going to take the fib from here to here to here on an extension. It's probably going to be in this area. So let's do that first real quick. Let me erase my ink and grab the Fibonacci's for the daily so you'll know how to target this thing going forward on a daily chart. Then I'm going to give you some simple criteria for trading this thing. All right, it's probably going to 31.01, 31.46, and then 32.19 over time. All right, that's the daily chart. So we're thinking we want to trade it long to the high side. Then we want to make sure we're staying on the right side of the hourly chart when it's doing this stuff right here, this gobbledygook right here, when it's trying to figure out what it's trying to do, like this mess right here. Just leave it alone. Then when it gives you a clean break and then takes out this high, then you can re-enter it. So let it go above an hourly cloud. That'll give you 2 to 5 days of upward movement in that direction, and then let it go up. Then when it goes up 3 points on the day, you're going to get long. Use a stop that you're cool with. Typically, I'll use a 3-point stop loss intraday and a 6-point stop loss overnight. Now, if you miss this move, just do an ambush trade. And here's what that looks like. I'm going to erase my ink again real quick, if I can find my tool. There it is. All right, now all we're going to do is we're going to zoom in here. And you can do this on a smaller time frame too. I'll show you on a smaller time frame. You're going to take a move from here to there. Just a low and a high move is all you're going to do. It's not hard at all. And we're going to go, all right, from this move to that move. And you're looking to let this thing pull back into this zone right here. This is your zone. Ambush zone. You're going to let it sell off. You're going to be terrified when this happens. Oh, my God, the uptrend is now over. No, it's not. It's still above an hourly chart. And then when it goes back above the yellow line at 3079, you would get long at 3080, like one tick above that, right? Or 1 point above it. Depends on your risk profile. Put your stop loss that you're cool with, and then target a risk-reward ratio that you're comfortable with. All right, let's look at the smaller time frames. Let me grab what I need to get here and put it back down here. That's a 60-minute. You're going to go right up here, buddy. And then we're going to get a 10-minute time frame. Now, if you're just a day trader, I would still try to stay on the right side of the hourly chart and the daily if you can, but you can't always as a day trader. But notice on this 10-minute time frame, if you'd have just bought when it sold off into the cloud here and then bounced off, another great entry. So from this area right here, from about 3075 up to 3099, almost 4,000 or almost 3,100, you made 30 or 40 points right there. Take a look at gold. If you've never traded gold, take a look at it. It also has a micro. There's actually 3 gold contracts you can trade. You do not have to trade the big contract the way I do. You can trade the minis, the micros, and I forget what the other one's called. I always call it a pico because it's really small. Sometimes they have more volume. Just be careful. Sometimes they can be spotty and thin too. So good luck. Give it a go, and I'll see you on the next video.